Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today, and today we're going to be previewing the Dallas Mavericks versus Sacramento Kings play-in tournament matchup. This should be a really good game tonight in Sacramento at 9:30 on ESPN. 9 o'clock on ESPN. I'm really excited for this game tonight. I think it's going to be a good one. And the one thing I will say is about both games tonight, Miami and Chicago, these games will be more interesting than the games we saw last night. And look, yes, the Warriors-Grizzlies was a great game. I thought that was a really great game to start off what we're going to see in playoff basketball. Steph looked great. Jimmy looked great. Ja looked good before his injury. The Grizzlies, I actually thought, looked pretty good. Desmond Bane killed it. If you look at it, yes, it was a great game. But there's something different with these two games that you're going to see tonight that you didn't see in either game last night. You look at the two losing parties last night, the Atlanta Hawks, who got killed 120-95, and then you look at the Memphis Grizzlies, who lost to the Warriors. They, after their loss, they don't say, "Oh, our season's over. There's no more tomorrow." You look at it and you say, "Okay, we're gonna watch these two games tomorrow, and we're gonna play whoever wins, and we've got one more game to get it right." It's completely different with whoever loses these two games tonight. Between Dallas and Sacramento and Chicago, Miami, whoever loses, you're done. There is no, hey, we'll play again Friday night like the two losers had last night. It's over, and that's there's much more on the line tonight in these two games than there was last night, because if you lose tonight, your season's over. It was not the case last night. So yeah, all right. Let's get into previewing this matchup. We're going to go over some injuries, starting lineups, predictions. Let's get into it. Mavs injuries, obviously Prosper and Kyrie Irving are out for the season. Williams is a game-time decision. We'll see if he ends up playing. Anthony Davis, game-time decision, but I'm 99.9% sure Anthony Davis is playing in this game tonight. Then you want to go to Sacramento's injuries. This is going to be tough. Malik Monk out for the Sacramento Kings tonight. He's been out for a minute, though. Jake LaRivia out as well with the thumb injury. He's been a good sharpshooter for Sacramento since they traded for him in a deal with Memphis. So without two solid players tonight. Dallas starting lineup. And honestly, both teams with not really natural point guards. So I think you look at Dallas, where you have not really much of a natural point guard. It seems more okay because of what the Sacramento Kings. With the Sacramento Kings being without Malik Monk, the Sacramento Kings starting lineup is Keon Ellis, Zach LaVine, and DeMar DeRozan, Keegan Murray, Domantas Sabonis. But at the same time, yes, LaVine is a 2. I think you want LaVine playing the 2. LaVine can be a point guard if you need him to. Keon Ellis can be a point guard if you need him to. Let's look at the Dallas Mavericks starting lineup. Klay Thompson is your point guard right now. Najee Marshall's at the 2. PJ Washington is the 3. Anthony Davis is the 4, and Derek Lively's at the 5. Off the bench, you do have guards off the bench that are giving you good minutes who can play at the point guard position, like Max Christie and Spencer Dinwiddie, and then also off the bench, Daniel Gafford, your other big man. So, it's not like Klay Thompson is the only guard on the team, but when the starter's on the floor to start the first quarter, start the third quarter, Klay Thompson is your only guard on the floor, unless we're going to include Najee Marshall as a guard. I don't include Najee. He's starting at the 2 guard. Najee Marshall's great. Very underrated player. And when Dallas was really banged up, he really stepped up and played some amazing basketball. But he is more of a small forward, power forward. He's not a real shooting guard. And that's what he's playing right now. So it's really interesting. It's a really interesting starting lineup for Dallas, but it is a big lineup at the same time. And honestly, you much outsize the Sacramento King. They have good side with Sabonis at the 5, but outside of that, you got Keegan Murray and DeMar DeRozan at the 4 and the 3. And those are two guys who have solid size, but you compare to what the Mavs have from 2 to 4 of Marshall, Washington, Gafford, Davis. It's not, the size for Dallas is much better. So I think that's very interesting as well. And I think this is going to be a good game tonight. I really do. I think last night we knew what was going to be the better game. We knew that what the more interesting game was going to be, the second game, Golden State and Sacramento. Golden State and Memphis. I didn't think that Atlanta and Orlando would be as bad as it was. I thought Atlanta would have actually been a good close game. For some reason, Atlanta didn't want to shoot the ball a lot. They only took 21 threes last night, which was crazy. I know they only made 4, but you're not taking a lot of threes in the first place. So, it's. I was totally shocked I wasn't shocked that Orlando won. You're at home, you're a great defensive team. Not shocked that Orlando won that game, but I was shocked it was a blowout. I think all of us knew what the better game was going to be. I don't think we really know what the better game is going to be. I think both of these games tonight that we will see, Sacramento and Dallas, have potential to, Sacramento and Dallas and Miami and Chicago both have great potential of being a good game. And we'll see which one's the better one. I think both will be good games though tonight. Give me your predictions. I'm going with Dallas. I like Sacramento, but you're without Monk, you're without LaRavia. Not only that, but Dallas outsizes you. If Anthony Davis has a good night tonight and other guys show up with Anthony Davis, Dallas will win this game. But I think the bigger question will come for the Dallas Mavericks is what happens when you face the Memphis Grizzlies. That will be the harder matchup if they do win this game tonight. Let me know your thoughts on this game in the comment section, and peace out.